Good evening, everyone. So, after watching the video of the Fred factor, I think it's there's a lot of points to take away from the video that we were shown, and some of the things that I thought on the surface that I took away were the thought of viewing work not as a job but as an opportunity, and bringing energy to your job every day, and bringing that sense of purpose and enthusiasm to work is something that people gravitate to and that they appreciate, and that we all kind of want to have that in our work environment. And those are kind of the things that I thought initially. And then after scratching the surface and kind of doing a little bit more research about what is this Fred factor and who is this guy talking and what is all this about, and I looked into just what the video was from, and it's actually about a guy who is a speaker, a motivational speaker, and he's selling a book. And the main point that he was saying, which he kind of talked to a little bit at the end, but the main point of his book and what he was getting at was he asked Fred, why he does it, because he doesn't get paid more money for working hard. And the guy's response is that he doesn't want to, when he goes to sleep at night, he thinks about, did he waste any time during his day? And the point of the guy's book is fear nothing but to waste the present moment. And so once I kind of was looking into that, I was thinking, yeah, that's something that I can kind of connect to more. And because I always feel like I put my heart and soul into everything that I do. If I'm going to do something, then I'm going to do it to the best of my ability. That's just the way I was raised. And I think then once I started thinking about that, I got a couple more things out of it. And so the first one that I got out of thinking about that, fear nothing but to waste the present moment, was, what do you want to get out of what you're doing? And so what do you want to get out of that? And that can mean for yourself, is this something that I want to get to the next level? And if it is, then you need to learn something from it. Do you want to learn a language? Then you got to put in the work for it. Do you want, what are you trying to get out of, I was thinking about the master's program. What are you trying to get out of this program? Are you just trying to do the work and do the bare minimum so that you can get a degree? Or are you actually trying to take away things from learning in the class? There's a lot of content in the law class, and if you're just doing what it's telling us to do in the prompts, then you're only scratching the surface of what they're talking about each week in all the chapters, because there's so much content. So what are you taking away from the master's program? That's something that you have nothing to fear but the present moment. So what are you doing in the moment? Are you learning or are you not? And then that led me to, well, then you have regrets. What do you regret? Because if you have regrets, that means you wish you did something in the present moment. And this is the present moment. So if you don't want to have regrets, then you got to do something now. And then finally, it took me to who do your actions have an effect on? And sometimes they have an effect on yourself. In the case of the master's program, maybe you're not putting all you can in, and then you don't get everything out of it, and that might not hurt you in the long run, but you might not get as much out of it as you wish you did. Maybe you're having an effect on your athletes. You're a teacher or a coach, you are having an effect, on a ripple effect on your students and your athletes. The energy you bring and what you do ripples across the way that they learn and the way that they think about approaching jobs and things like that, because sports is what brings a lot of those characteristics out of people. And then additionally, you're creating a new standard, because if people don't just want the same old thing. If they were willing to do the same old thing all the time, then there would be no point in recruiting. There would be no point in doing things differently, because people do it all the time different. And any job you work, whether you're an entrepreneur or you're a coach, if you're not creating that new set of standards that people are going to go, oh man, look at what they're doing over there. I want to do that. I want to be a part of an exciting program. I want to be part of this exciting coach, and then they learn that, then that's their new standard. You're setting the standard of what they're going to go do in their lives. And that's kind of what I meant by the ripple effect. So I just think that it's kind of a reap what you sow type of message, and fear nothing but to waste the present moment is what the guy was really talking about to me. So I hope you guys are all having a good evening, and I wish you the best of luck.